Okay. So as we said that it is here 1996, but there is no change. If you see 2020, you will see the same numbers. But we explain here the idea, only the idea. So the idea will be the same, whether it is 2020 or 2001. So what do you want to ask about this table?
Yeah, there was the graph that showed both tables and the noises from both tables.
The graph, the
Yeah.
table or the graph?
The graph that explains the table.
Okay. I think it's the graph is at the beginning. We have to go back to the beginning. أشوف إذا في حدا معنا. If we have anyone, let me just cancel this. No, there is no anyone. Can we make sure if Mu'tasim is hearing us or not?
Yeah.
Can you check? I mean, if he is with us or not? Can you check?
Yeah, on group chat he's saying that he can hear us.
He can hear us? Okay,
yes,
that's very good.
Us.
If he wants, he can ask, of course. If you want, you can turn on your video. It's okay, no problem, because I can see, I gave a lecture few minutes. I do not have a camera here at my, unfortunately. Anyway, this is the الفيديو عنده شغال. Do you have a video, معتصم? If you want, you can turn it on to see you.
He's saying that he doesn't have a camera as well.
Okay, no problem. He has only a loudspeaker. This is this graph you mean, I think. Yes?
Yes.
This graph, yes, okay. So what's your question?
The difference between controlled and uncontrolled, and
yes.
why?
No need for the graph. No need for the graph. So control.
Oh, okay.
The definition. Now let's if you can ask in some way or another, Mu'tasim, if he want me to continue in English or he prefer Arabic only or Arabic and English, because I think you prefer English, but I do not know for Mu'tasim.
He's saying it's fine either way.
It's fine. Okay, that's very good. Controlled means you have two conditions, and so that you will be considered as a controlled environment. Controlled means that you know the adverse, the bad effects of waves on your body and on the environment. That's one condition. You know the bad effects of the waves, electromagnetic waves, on the radio waves on your body and on the living tissues in general, on plants, on animals, on human beings, on the environment itself. The adverse changes that these waves have the potential to make. Now, that's the other condition, is that you have the ability, you have to control your environment. Okay. For example, you know that the waves are harmful, and your neighbor installed a cellular tower on his home, your neighbor. So now the tower will affect you, but you can do nothing. So you are uncontrolled. You cannot control your situation.
Okay.
If you do not know the bad effects, you will do nothing. Also, you are uncontrolled. Controlled means that people who know the effect and who has the potential or has the ability to change the situation. For example, in some maybe countries, the tower is not allowed to be installed near you. So if one tries to install, you will say to him, stop by law. So this is, in this case, you are controlled environment. Your environment is controlled environment. Or if you are in a company, for example, and you have full control over your company, for example, and the company knows the effects and they can make changes to reduce the effects of the fields. So controlled can be allowed to be exposed to higher fields. Why? Because he has control. He can change the situation. But the general public, اللي هو عامة الناس يعني بالعربي، عامة الناس اللي ما بيعرفوش, general public, they do not have control, so they are allowed to be exposed to smaller value. You see why it is here higher and why smaller? Yeah. Higher here because if you put a higher value for him, he can go to another place or he can change the situation so that he can reduce the exposure maybe to here.
Okay.
See?
Mhm.
But here the general public, he can do nothing. So you have the regulations here put a lower limit for the maximum exposure that he is allowed or he is exposed to. I do not know if the idea is clear now.
Yeah, it is clear.
يعني
But I have
بالعربي
a
بدك
question.
احكي لك عشان يعني عامة الناس، عامة الشعب اللي بيعرف، العامة نسميهم اللي بيعرفوش شيء هذول مثلا عن هذا الموضوع طبعا، يعني القوانين حطت لهم انه مش لازم يتعرضوا لاكثر الا لشغلات قليله. ليش؟ لانه بيعرفوش يدبروا حالهم. بينما الانسان المختص او اللي بيعرف في الموضوع وعنده القدره يغير الموضوع، في الحاله هذه لو تعرض لاكثر ما هو بدبر حاله، هو بيقدر he can reduce the exposure to lower to the limit that he wants.
Okay.
هي this is the idea. The other idea here is that in this region here, in this you can see, in this frequency band, the human body resonates with the wave. The human body as a whole. Yeah. Resonance, as you know from electromagnetics or from circuits, means that the system will absorb maximum power from the wave. So that's why the limit here is lower. Here is but we have also resonance, as I explained in the video, resonance of the head alone, of the heart alone, of the kidneys alone. So these regulations are not adequate, in fact. But industry always, presses or put pressure so that these regulations will not be changed. Because if they are changed, they will lose money. That's the idea. Yes. So is this clear now?
Yeah, it is clear.
Mu'tasim, do you have any question? If he has any question, maybe he can, because I'm sharing the screen and also.
Yeah, he's saying it's clear.
It's clear. Okay. Do you have another question?
Yeah. Can we go up?
Up, yes. Okay. Which page? Do you know the page? Because I can go here, page 6, for example, over 17 here.
I think page 5 or 4.
5 is very close. Yes. Okay. This?
No, the one before it.
Okay, 4. Okay. Here.
This one, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Can you please explain the ground? What is the difference between the person standing on ground and person not being isolated from
floating.
ground?
Floating and on the ground. Yes. Did you study electromagnetics 1?
Yeah.
Did you hear about image theory?
Yes.
Image theory. Okay.
Oh, yes.
Image theory, it's like a mirror. The conductor is like the earth is conductor with respect to the human body. It is a conductor, conducting medium.
Yeah.
Okay. So now when we have this body here, I will draw here. Okay. We have a human being here. Okay. This is the human being. Now the equivalent solution is that you remove the ground and you put here another person in the reversed. He is reversed, of course. Another person with the same characteristics, same height. Okay. So the length of this body now is twice his length. It will be 4 meters. Here 2 meters and 4 meters. His length will be 4 meters.
Yes. Okay.
You see, that's the idea. Is that your question?
How did we get the effective length to be
the effective length? This is, from simulations, from measurements. The length, the average length is 170 centimeter, for example.
Okay.
But the length is for filamentary structure. This means that the radius of the human being should be 0. If you put a wire with very small radius and length of 1.7, okay, this will be different from another wire with maybe a diameter of, for example, 30 centimeter and length of 1.7 meter. The conductor with larger diameter will have a larger effective length. You see, because here, I will draw here something. If you put this here, and if you put this cylinder here, I'll draw this cylinder here. And this is cylinder, for example. Okay, this is not straight. I will repeat it again here. Now this cylinder, okay? And we have this also. When you calculate the resonance, you calculate it assuming very small radius and the same length. But here, the currents and the induced currents will go around this. It will go here, it will go here. You see? It has more length here and more length here to flow through. And here it will go in the lateral directions. So here, it can flow only in the radial direction or in the straight direction. That's why the effective length of this is larger than the effective length of this. This is in simple words, of course. But this was measured or calculated using sophisticated models. And we assume here that the effective length of a human being, because of his diameter, which is not very small, is larger than his actual length. The wave sees larger length and as compared with his actual length, because it can go around, it can go in different directions, not only in one direction. So the effective length is larger.
Okay.
So assume that the current, for example, go in a spiral. So in this case, the current will go through a larger distance as compared with the straight distance, yes?
Yes.
Yeah, that's why we have a longer distance. Is that your question?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Any other question?
No, these are just the questions that I have.
Everything is clear? Mu'tasim, he has any question? About the problems here. Did you understand all the problems here?
I did not cover the second video. We just finished the first video.
Okay, if you want, we can go back to diffraction then.
Okay.
Here, diffraction. If you have any question about diffraction, or Mu'tasim has any question about diffraction. Okay, seems to be. This was an email here, but it was an ad. Anyway, this is the idea. So do you have any question, or any of you has any question regarding this?
Yeah, can we go to the to where we measured the volume of the rain? Of the raindrop, I guess.
Here we have 12 pages. Maybe it was 10. The page number was 10, maybe. I'm not sure. Let me put 10 here. Yes, here. That's right. Now this is the example. Let's go back to the volume here. Here, yes.
Yes.
Yeah, this is, this is a cylinder, but it has a smaller radius here and larger radius here. Okay. The average radius will be in the middle here. So if you multiply the area of this circle times the length, you will obtain the same volume as that of this conical cylinder. Let's call it conical cylinder. That's the idea. So we multiply the area of this circle times the length. Is that your question?
No, my question is, what does R naught represents?
It is the distance between the radar and the center of the rain cell. Okay. Distance, average distance between because the rain cell is big. So R will vary from the beginning of the cell until the end of the cell. So we take the average distance. It is the average distance between the radar location here and the rain cell here.
Okay.
Yes. Any other question?
No. No
question? Okay. If you want, we have the plane earth. Do you have any question regarding plane earth?
No.
No question about
questions? No.
Okay. Do you want the next chapter? For example, I think the next chapter was on satellite communications.
Yeah, but I didn't reach the videos.
Okay. How about okay? So that's all. You do not have any other question? Mu'tasim, he has a question. Everything is clear?
Yeah, he's saying everything's clear.
Okay. So do you want us to stop the meeting?
Yeah.
Okay, so next time, when do you want the meeting to be? Sunday, maybe Tuesday, anytime is okay for me. It's no
Yeah.
problem. Anytime, any day is okay.
Okay. I think
But we
Sunday.
want, yes, we want
Yeah.
more to participate. I think maybe they are sleeping now.
Yeah.
So if you want the five of you, if you agree on any time other than 8:30, any day, any time, just let me know. Or on the Facebook, you can make a poll.
Okay.
For example, on this time, and if you agree, we can meet at that time because we want more to participate. 2 are not enough. 2 out of 5, and in this case, it is 1.5 because Mu'tasim has no microphone, so it is one. I consider it 1.5 out of 5 is 30%, very low percentage.
Yeah, it is.
So please, if you will make this poll, or do you want me to? Maybe you can make this poll, or Mu'tasim can make this poll on the on our group on the Facebook,
Okay.
and we will see which is the best time and the best day for you to so that we can meet and discuss. We do not need to meet, I think, every lecture because it depends on the questions that you have. So next time I will solve the exam. Next time I will solve the exam. But please remind me one day before.
I will.
So I will, because I will prepare the documents. So next time we will solve the exam and we will explain it because it's part of the material.
Okay.
Okay, in the meeting now?
Yes.
So see you again. Thank you for listening. And if you have any question, please let me know. Thank you.
Thank you.